Hi, this is Ramirez with Tidewater Renaissance Fighting Arts. Today we're discussing the Descendant Leather, their Angled Pollaxe. I've really been having a lot of fun with this in my club. We've been doing a lot of different fights. It's really nice that you can practice catching the point and that you can have an actual butt spike. It's an option, but I strongly recommend that. So if you are doing plays from Le Jeu de la Hache and stuff where you want to start there and you want to be able to thrust someone, you can. These are all valid options with this. As I said, we've been sparring with these for a while. I'm having a lot of fun with one exception, and I will get to that a little bit later. To explain, this is a fairly soft haft, very, very light. So one of the downsides is that it doesn't have the same weight as, like, let's say the Purple Heart does. But it also has, and let me explain how this works. So this has flex, so flexible foam, and then this cutout here is hard plastic. It makes it structurally sounds, and the same thing is true with the butt spike. So you have the hard plastic, then you have the flexible foam. That means you can strike someone and have it be relatively safe with Blossfectin gear rather than harness fectin, and it makes it fun. You can do all the same techniques and practice them in a safer way than you can with a lot of the Pollaxe options out for harness fectin. When we're dealing with this, it costs, there are two sizes. The one costs $160 and I think it's $165 for this one. This is the longer length. There's also a shorter length option. And as I said, I think this one's closer to the size for the Pollaxes from like Arms and Armor. So that's probably better. The downside with something like this is I think the length makes it prone to breakage. Last time I was sparring, and I will leave the video of that down in the description below, my partners ended up breaking in the middle of a fight. So that kind of ended the fight. And we're finding that it's challenging to replace the haft because these screws are kind of Loctited in, so we need to figure out how to get that out so we can rehaft it. So downside is breaking it and replacing it, kind of tricky. So we'll figure it out. I'll probably try to give you an update when we're able to fix his. In the meanwhile, I guess we'll be sparring with these for a while. The other thing is the weight's not realistic. As I said before, in comparison, this is the Purple Heart Pollaxe. It's not really safe for what we do in sparring context, but you can see that haft is a lot thicker. And of course, the weight is a lot more. It's good for harness fectin, but it's not really good for Blossfectin. It's just not safe. When we do it here, we can train drills and techniques with these, but we can't spar with them. The nice thing about Descendant Leather is that you can, quite comfortably. So once again, if you are interested in this, I'm going to leave a link below. This is the Descendant Leather Angled Pollaxe. They do have a number of different other heads and spears and stuff as well. And I'll leave that link in the description below. In the meantime, I'm Ramirez, and I'm here with Tidewater Renaissance Fighting Arts. We're based out of Norfolk, Virginia. And if you'd like to learn more about our club, I will leave a link in the description below. And until next time, I will catch you in the next video.